Okay, so this is Miss Jean. So Miss Jean, I want you to just tell people what you came in for and how you've done with treatment. So go ahead and let
Well,
them know.
last fall I wasn't feeling good at all, and I knew I've been taking thyroid medicine for years, but my doctor said everything's normal, you're just old, and you need to take it easy. But after Christmas, I could not, my brain, I could not even think straight. I couldn't get up and do anything. And I have a tablet, and all of a sudden on Facebook, I see this doctor, and he says, "What is wrong with your thyroid?" And I thought, oh my goodness, God is answering my prayers because I knew I had to have something. There was something wrong. So I came to the seminar, and everything that Dr. Frank said was just, it was me. So I made an appointment, and I had my blood work done, and what was supposed to be normal, that my doctor said, turned out to be not so normal. And I've been coming since the 1st of May, and now it is in December, and I can do a lot more. I feel a lot better. My diet, I feel like has helped me a lot with not the gluten and just eating cooked things instead of junk food and stuff like that. And I can walk better now. My balance is a lot better, and I can even walk one foot ahead of the other, which I couldn't do before. So I think I've improved some. I know that it's going to take some time to do more, but they've been so kind to me here. I've just felt like it. Been at home. I just really have liked it. So,
And we found your balance was, well, we found you had Hashimoto's, right?
Hashimoto's, yes.
Hashimoto's autoimmune thyroid. So we tested you for foods that were a problem that can aggravate that
And
condition.
that's the things that I had been eating,
Mm.
thinking they were anti-inflammatory and they were good for me.
But the testing showed those weren't good for you in
Yes,
particular.
yes,
But and then when we did some neurologic testing, your balance was pretty bad, right?
yes.
I mean, you could hardly walk down the hallway in the office
Oh,
without
I hit
bouncing
every.
off the wall. Right? You did
And
three
I
or
walked
four
down the
times.
sidewalk, and I was in the grass more than I was on the sidewalk.
Right. And we've been working on your balance, and like now you said you're able to walk one foot in front of the other.
Yes, and I can go up and down the steps
You go up and down the steps better.
like you're supposed to.
Right.
And
And we did a brain map on you initially, an EEG, and it showed some problems. And then we put you on neurofeedback, and we remapped you. And what did that show?
it showed that it improved
It was improvement in your brainwave function.
brainwave function.
And what brain symptoms were you having?
Well, I would see something across the room I need to pick up, and it just, I couldn't even, I couldn't even think straight to go and pick it up, especially after Christmas. That's when my worst times was, the months after Christmas. And
So was your cognition being affected?
yes, I just knew that there was something wrong, that I shouldn't be feeling this way. And even my age was not. I was 83. I'll be 84 next week.
Right.
And even though the doctor said, "Oh, you're old," I said, "Well, my mother lived to be 103, and I didn't want to live feeling that way."
Has your cognition and your thought
Oh
processes
yes,
improved?
very much.
What about your memory and
My
focus?
memory has always been good.
Okay.
I've never had really much problem with memory, and as you get older, you get to thinking about a lot of things that's happened, and I can pinpoint a lot of things, but just short term, like you go and I got to stop and think about what it was that I went to get, and I thought, I know there was something there was supposed to get, so, you know.
And that wasn't you.
No,
That wasn't like you.
no,
Well,
I've always had good memory.
well,
And
you
I consider myself intelligent.
well, you've been an absolute pleasure to work with and help.
I was
And
valedictorian in 1949.
say that again.
I was valedictorian in my class
Oh, you
in
were
1949, Charlotte High School.
1949. Well, you've been an absolute pleasure to work with. It's been a joy for me to work with you and help you.
Well, you've
And
been really great. I just thank the Lord for your message on Facebook. I mean, that's one thing. I enjoy talking to my friends, and most of them are Christians, and they put up things uplifting and things. And but when I saw that, I said, I think that's for me. directed to me. So
Well, thank you,
very
Miss Jean.
thankful for that.
Thank you very much.
And you've been great.
Thank
you and
you.
Jessica have been very helpful and very kind, and I don't know, I just feel like, coming home, even though it's a little trip.
And we even brought you a little smoked mullet.
And you brought me smoked mullet, which I hadn't had mullet in so long. I was raised on mullet, and
That was some good mullet.
that was some good mullet.
All right, thanks very much.